Hey Brawlers, Bakugan Sensei here. Welcome to a very special video treat here on the channel. We've got our hands on a product that is sold exclusively in Japan. This is a brand new Bakugan combat set, Helios Mark II, Battle Gear compatible. That's right, I said Battle Gear compatible. This thing has got pegs. This is the first non-Gundalian Invaders Bakugan to have battle gear. There's an awesome picture of Spectra of Keith, Mira's brother, and awesome. This is a triumph just to have this Bakugan, unlike few others. Because if you're a Bakugan brawler for any amount of time, you have wanted a Helios, especially a Mark II. And they never made this toy here in the US. I don't know why. They bring it to the Japanese collectors and fans of Bakugan, but not for us. And you don't see Spin Master anywhere on this. It says Sega Toys. So that's Spin Master's partner, and apparently they have the exclusive rights in Japan to this. Actually down here I do see Sega Toys / Spin Master / Bakugan or Bakugan 3 project. And so this might be the beginning of their season 3 over there. And it is a model number CS001. And as you can see, it is the Helios MK2 Mark II plus twin Destructor. And one thing I noticed that's a little interesting from the packaging, we'll open it up and take a look, but I do see silver on the twin Destructor, which is accurate with the show, but the paint effects look to be gold or copper, so it might be a misprint, or maybe they have different attribute symbols over there, or maybe the paint color doesn't matter and it's only the attribute symbol that matters, unlike here in the US. So I won't spend a lot of time on the packaging, but it's similar to our packaging. They now start to show the Gundalian Invaders Season 3 imaging materials on the back of the packaging. There is a translation of a lot of the Japanese. Shoot a Bakugan aiming for a target card. Okay, and there's a Helix. And we've got Helix and Darak, some Air Core. And the translation below. So step 1, weaponize your Bakugan for ultimate attacks. Step 2, secure Bakugan battle gear, TM, trademark, onto the Bakugan. And there's their reference cards, which look a lot different than our reference cards. You can kind of get a view there from the packaging. So, battle, pop open your Bakugan, and let's go. Man, how awesome it is just to see this Bakugan up close, how anime show accurate it is. Let's tear into this thing. I'm joined here with Battlemaster 8 and Battlemaster 10. I got one of these for each of them from Japan. And they just came out about a week ago. Probably not going to be able to show you much with the cards, but it looks like quite a bundle that they include in the packaging. Okay, so they give us a lot of material here. Looks like they give you a fold-out in the combat set. Maybe this is their rule book. We'll take a look at it again. I can't read Japanese, so pretty interesting. Shows you all the different attribute symbols and the colors. Tells you how the ability cards work. Tells you the gate cards, the gate bonuses. So this must be a rule book. Okay. What else? An ad for something. BakuWeb. Okay. Boring. Not sure. Again, maybe promotion for the new Battle Gear. The back of those cards look a lot different than what we're used to seeing. There's some of the Battle Gear that we're used to seeing. Let me go into the macro close-up mode. You get a lot better look at that. So all the stuff that we've already seen here in America, but this stuff is brand new in Japan. In fact, their G-Power levels are a lot lower than ours. They're typically down in the 500s. So we'll see what happens with the introduction of Battle Gear. So actually this shows the whole collection, it looks like. The whole Pyrus collection. Won't spend a lot of time on that, but the Flare Dragonoid, the actual Cross Dragonoid they make in Japan. Again, we here in America got ripped off. Spin Master, why have you failed us? Why did you not make Cross Dragonoid? And why did you not make Helios Mark II? It just makes no sense. We would have bought hundreds of thousands of them. And Master Ingram, we didn't get Master Ingram. I just can't even believe we got gypped like this. But oh well, I got at least Helios Mark II from Japan. So let's look at these cards. So the first thing we've got is we've got a gate card. And the back of the card looks the same as here in the US. But this card is different. It looks like it's a gold gate card, and it says Helios Mark II, and shows an awesome picture of this cyborg Bakugan from the anime. And can't read the Japanese. Oh, but actually it has an English translation. All Helios Mark II on this gate card can get double on the judge point. So I'm guessing the judge point means the gate bonuses. And they don't have... It's real hard to read the symbols. In fact, I don't think they have the symbols. They just give you a tiny little strip of color. So I'm guessing 60 is... Well, that's where they'd put... That's got to be Ventus, right? What do you think? Ventus?
Ventus bottom. That
Ventus Darkus. Helios.
Helios.
Subterra. Maybe.
Aquos and Pyrus.
Aquos and Pyrus. So there is just a little bit of attribute symbol hiding in the background of that, huh? They sure make that tricky, though. Again, love the artwork from the anime, and love the fact that now we can get this guy in a marble. English translation, not very good, though. Can get double on the judge point. Okay, now these are the ability cards. And you know what? The back of these ability cards, I gotta tell you, look pretty sick. These are like what they use in the actual anime, and we still don't have cards like this here in America. Even though we're a full season ahead, about to go into Mectanium Surge, on to Season 4, fully Season 3. This combat set we're unboxing is a new Vestroya product. The very end of their Season 2, they're about to enter Season 3. It could be very early Season 3 merchandise as well, but these cards, the back of it looks awesome. Why don't we have these cards? Look pretty amazing. What do you think? You like these cards better?
Much better.
Much better? Okay, and this actually is the reference card for Twin Destructor. Same Twin Destructor. Same artwork as on the US version, but see what it says down below. Only Battle Gear Twin Destructor may use this ability card. Use before rolling. Oh, my light's not good. You cannot use this for Bakugan that can't carry Battle Gear. So if you have a Bakugan that can't carry Battle Gear, you can't use it. They say it right there on the card. See down below, when you succeed to stand your Bakugan, get the Battle Gear Twin Destructor onto it. You may add the gear point of this Battle Gear to your Bakugan's power level. You have to take it off when the battle is done or a double stand has occurred. Well, that's kind of interesting. A lot different than ours. The other one is another ability card. Again, with the blue back. It really does look pretty sick. Pretty amazing. And again, more great artwork of Helios Mark II with Twin Destructor. And this one is Twin Destructor Level 2 card. Looks like it's a green ability card. Only Battle Gear Twin Destructor may use this ability card used during battle. If your Bakugan has Battle Gear and Destructor on, you may get plus 200. So this is another Twin Destructor Level 2 card. Interesting. So their game system and gameplay is a lot different than here in the US and probably all over the world. So something to look at. But oh well, Can't read Japanese, so I can't help you with that. Let's take a look at this marble. First off, what about the weight of it? What did you think of the weight of it? Is it heavier than a normal Bakugan?
I think it's about the same weight, maybe a little bit heavier.
A little bit heavier? How's the quality look?
Pretty thick plastic.
Pretty thick. So let's take a look at this thing. Amazing. Now, I don't quite get why this one has actually the green horn, because this is a Pyrus Bakugan, but look at the amount of paint. It's just thick. Super high quality. The plastic is thicker and more dense than what we see here in America. Why does Sega build a better Bakugan? I just don't get it. Now this looks like they might be some type of DNA code. This might be Japan's DNA code. They might be able to play dimensions at some point. But just look at this marble, how amazing this thing is. Can't wait to see it open. Oh, incredible. So looking all around, not sure what the MG means. Might be a factory code or something. But this guy just looks amazing. We're going to compare him with some of the other Helioses we've seen released here in America. The Cyborg Helios and, of course, Viper Helios. But let's roll this guy out into action and see what he's all about. Awesome! Looks like only one of the wings went open. Okay, so do his wings go up? That looks like that's a battle gear position. Do his wings fold up? Are they a dual position?
Yeah.
Okay, so he can put his wings up, or he drops them into battle gear position. And when he first rolls open, he drops into the battle gear position. So let's put that battle gear on him and see what it looks like. So he's going to open up his manual parts. Looks like you got the horn, maybe some parts, extra inner wings.
Now this opens up. There we go.
Wow, with all these parts open, I think we should take a look at it up close. Get the horn open too. Again, if you've been into Bakugan for a while, this is a Bakugan, the essential Bakugan that must be a part of your collection. This guy is amazing. So much more superior to any other Helios that I've seen. I mean, look at this. I don't know if you guys are getting this with the camera, but it's just amazing. You want to see a Cyborg Helios? This is the Helios that we deserved. Man, it is so pretty to look at and thick and solid. Like, why aren't our Bakugan made this way? Now, here's what I told you about Japan's lower G powers. You can see right here 520G, and that's probably a relatively powerful Bakugan in Japan. You know, the battle gear is on there, so maybe we'll see some different G power on the battle gear, but you can see the pegs there. Again, the first non-Gundalian Invader Bakugan to have pegs. And he also has not just one battle gear, he's got two battle gear, as most of you all know. Twin Destructor and the Zuckinator. Zuckinator, whatever you want to call it. He's got two that he can use, so how cool to have one that's fully compatible. Let's throw some on there. See how that looks. Who are we going to start with?
Twin Destructor.
Start with Twin Destructor. So now this is the Japanese Twin Destructor. And you know what? Before we open it up, maybe we should take a look at that symbol discrepancy I saw. So real clear, you can see that this is gold paint, yet it has the silver symbol. And the silver symbol is actually correct in the anime, but this paint should be silver. It should not be gold. I just don't understand it. I don't know if their gameplay is any different, but do we have one of our own? Give me the gold that we have, our own gold. The gold twin right over there. So if we put them side by side, this is what a proper gold Twin Destructor should look like. See the gold? You have a gold symbol. Over here we've got gold and we've got a silver symbol. So right out of the box it looks like we're starting off with a misprint. Unless they've got a different set of rules over there. These are mismatched. So let's go ahead and drop it open, and just the same, that's the wrong one. That's actually the gold. Let's drop open the silver and check out the G-Power. Battle Gear Boost! So he's supposed to be Battle Gear compatible. There you go. Take a look at that. Will you feast your eyes on that? Awesome. Give me more of this. Where can I get more Bakugan like this? Unfortunately, you can only get them in Japan. These are Japan exclusives. Man, that is amazing. This is probably one of the finest Bakugan that I've ever seen. No doubt. What do you think? Would you agree?
Yes, I would.
Wow. Just keep him open next to you all the time. Let's take a look at that G power. I'm just getting a little glimpse of it, but I'm smelling some insane G power. Wow, 200 G. That is crazy. That's as much as a deluxe Battle Gear here in America. That is insane. 200 G for a normal Twin Destructor, a silver Twin Destructor. So this guy actually, that boosts him up to 740 G. And if you know how to use Helios properly, there's lots of cards out there where you can boost yourself up a lot more. Just the amount of detail on this Bakugan is just incredible. Again, I don't really get the green, but look how every bit of the wing detail, the etching, how thick it is and how solid it is, and the carving and the painting. I'm so impressed with this Bakugan, the quality of it. Be cool if I had more access to these from Japan. Unfortunately, with shipping, these cost me over 20 bucks just for the combat set. It's very expensive to ship to America, but wow, 200 G. That is a Battle Gear that could definitely kick butt. Okay, well, let's go ahead and put his other Battle Gear on. We saw what the one that came with it, Twin Destructor. Let's throw on the Zuckinator and see what that looks like. Again, awesome. The only Helios that can equip Battle Gear. They did make an earlier version of this in Japan that's non-Battle Gear compatible, and the wings actually go up in the upright position. When this one opens up, as you saw, it opens up right into Battle Gear position, and it should actually open with its wings up. And then be able to fold down into Battle Gear position. But man, that looks awesome too. Set that back down. So in terms of marble design, looks a lot more like Viper Helios. On the Helios, we did assemble some of the Helioses from our collection to show you. What do we got over there? Let me zoom in on it over there. So we've got a Bacufrost Viper Helios, and that one actually is a Darkus, correct?
Darkus.
Yeah, looks like that's a Darkus. So that's a rare pearl. It was called Bacufrost. And we've also got a Pyrus, a Bacusteel Pyrus, which looks Darkus. Again, if you're a collector and you appreciate the Helioses, you've got one of these inside your collection. Just looks amazing. You might think it's Darkus, but as you can see on the back wing there, it's Pyrus. We've got a Baku Neon Ventus. These are some of my favorite. They look like gemstones. And then we actually have the evolution that the Mark II came from, which is just a cyborg Helios. And he's probably the least impressive in the series, at least as far as the marble design. When you take a look at this one, you wonder who designed it. When you come over here and you're able to take a look at one of these over here, the Viper Helios is much, much cooler. I would say this marble also bears a lot of similarity to Storm Skyrus. If we open him up and put a Storm Skyrus next to him, in terms of the design, if you guys can see that, especially when you put their feet in, put his feet in. So if you put them on top of each other, one thing you'll notice is the wingspan difference. But still somewhat similar design. Storm Skyrus and Helios Mark II. Go figure. Kind of like a mini version of him. Of a bird of prey. But a much larger, fiercer bird of prey. This guy is. So cool. You gonna use this guy on your team?
Yes.
He just looks amazing. Again, Spin Master, you lost so many sales for not releasing this Bakugan. So the only way you can get it is in Japan. So you can look online, If you know anyone that lives in Japan, we didn't get them out here, but we still managed to get one anyways. I'm running long on time, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Bakugan Brawl!